Log 010921. Welcome back to another Let's Play of Metroid Prime. I am CoatShirtTie. In the last episode, well, before we get to that, Predator activity analyzed. Predator increase in Phendrana region. Well, thank you, map, for putting me where I need to be. In the previous episode, we got into Phendrana Drifts and explored whatever we could, getting ourselves the boost ball, and then we made our way back over to Magmar Caverns to get more pickups, and then back into Talon Overworld to grab the space jump boots. And in this episode, as we are following the hint system, we'll be backtracking it all the way over to Phendrana Drifts. Personally, this whole time moving from Chozo Ruins to Magmar Caverns to Phendrana Drifts, and then through Magmar Caverns and back to the Talon Overworld, it was a bit underwhelming. Oh, and I almost forgot. We also went ahead with getting the first of 12 Chozo artifacts to at least get a little taste of what music they have. And those guys can be kill missiles compared to their Zoomer brethren. But to the point, it felt a little bit underwhelming trying to do those parts. But I think those moments in themselves make it interesting on a person to see how difficult it is. Well, there's a certain threshold of difficulty that you can get used to in trying to create interesting moments for yourself. And personally, before even starting this Let's Play, I made a playlist of sorts that had me practicing commentary involving different games. This being one of them. And I did a number of games. I did Metroid Prime. I did part of I did the tutorial of Harry Potter, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Did a bit of Risk of Rain. Also did a Risk of Rain, RuneScape. I'm not gonna call it by its name, amalgamation. But it was interesting. And I always loved this scene this elevator scene, just going down elevators. It's just a nice ambiance behind it. But I digress. Doing all of those games and trying to practice commentary for whatever time I had, at least keeping it to 22 minutes or so, it was a bit of an eye-opener to see how creative I can get it. And you can still jump through those even though you get hit by them. Alright, time to focus right here, because there's a missile expansion that we noted in the last part that we need to get. It's going to take a little bit more focus than usual. No! What is going to happen? Okay, move right there. Ooh, careful. Don't curse me now, Let's Play. I want to do this in one take. Ooh. I don't care that you're breathing. You can't even reach me, you Magmor. Slowly. Slowly, and good. Almost missed it. Let's just hope we don't get hit by the Triclops. No! No, get away from me! Whatever. I don't mind getting damaged. Oh. Yeah, but in all honesty, it was a very big eye-opener for me, for people that get used to this sort of stuff whenever they're doing commentary. So it's a lot to give thanks to for those people that are able to maintain that sort of stuff for at least a good 22 minutes of their time. Why am I fumble fingers right now? Dodge that! And being able to talk to people while they're hitting things. Especially this sort of game. It's not too intensive. There are ways you can get away around this, though. The ways that you can get silent whenever you're doing, let's say, maybe live stream commentary when you want to focus on like those moments when I had to get the missile expansion tank. And then there are moments where you just want to encounter things and just take in the ambiance. That's one thing I learned from watching a number of Let's Players ever since I got into YouTube. And man, has YouTube come so far. It's also regressed too. But to the point. We'll be going back to Phendrana Drifts, getting hit by the Viperium gas. We'll be exploring wherever that predator activity increase was. It's rather easy, now that we have the space jump boots. This scene doesn't cut it. Onwards. And we can more fall away here, so just take a little less time, because I kept on hitting the walls. But we are through. Nah, never mind, we can probably get that later. I say that because there are 2 power-ups in that area in Magma Caverns. Oh, and if any of you are wondering what I'm saying about... There was a power-up that we could have gotten in that monitoring station back at Magma Caverns, but I'm probably going to save it for later. Because I want to see about doing this in one take. Dodge that. Oh. Move underneath you. Good that I didn't get hits. Do this again. And here we are in the Chapel of the Elders. Well, Jozo Ice Temple. We're about a foot away. We're about a room away from it. Another Sheegoth. Kill it. And here we are. We have a new enemy to scan. The Ice Beetle. Well, Ice Parasite. Takes a lot more hits to kill. Long story short. But we will kill it, get its items, and continue onwards and upwards this ice temple. Any more ice parasites? That should be all of them. Alright, come on, give me your items. Okay. Huh. I want to think that this was probably a Chozolar that could have been scanned, but maybe they didn't have time to worry about it. Alright. Oh, and if you do hear that, it's my dog. It's unfortunately, he has a very adverse case of PTSD whenever he's left alone for some time. But it's nothing too crazy. But that little puzzle right there, you had to match the shaman to that one. And you can beat it up by missiling it, which opens up a standard morph ball slot, which will bomb. And unlock that door right there. And that is just part 1 of the puzzle in this area. Oh, get me up. I wish the boost ball would work a little bit better. We'll bomb these twice, move down here and take out this pillar. We'll advance here, and unfortunately that doesn't give us enough time until that thing respawns. Do the same thing again. And even with that short distance, we don't even have enough time. But here we are in the hint area, in the Chapel of Elders. Okay, running gag. Big room! Always a boss battle. And coupled with the fact that there is an item at the end of the room that we have to get. And the wave beam. Okay, immediately, once those 2 guys spawn, dodge left. And the guy behind us gets up. Oh no, it's the guy on the right. Don't get frozen by that. Alright. One more guy. Come on! You're done. And now it's one more. Come on! And with every mini-boss, there's always the bigger bad. This is the Sheegoth. We'll scan you, and somehow we manage to transport ourselves into the front of it. And the best way to defeat that? Sheegoths are vulnerable to most beam weapons. The crystals on their back absorb energy, which they can fire at prey. Long story short, get close to this guy. Well, try to get close to him. And dodge his frigid breath. And as soon as you start hyperventilating, dump missiles into his mouth. And you can repeat this process for as many times until he goes down. 2, 3. Woo! Okay, come on. It's probably the most ineffective method because there's the opportunity of using bombs. Shoot, that thing took 20 missiles just to kill. One of the more tougher enemies. And I don't need armor. I don't need energy. Well, I do need it, but not as direly as I need missiles. Let's grab missiles while we're at it. From those spare crates that we were able to destroy while in that minigame boss thing. And we're back at full strength. And for our troubles, Wave Beam acquired. Press right on the C-stick to switch the Wave Beam. Use this weapon to open purple doors. Additional data, press start. Yeah, and so the Wave Beam opens purple doors. In addition to opening purple doors, the Wave Beam also has an interesting mechanic. A nice little detail that I really like. Well, before that, the Wave Beam can be also used to hurt these pulse bomboos and those scatter bomboos. And we'll just use our charge beam to hit them in one hit. Move our way down. I think that might have been a Sheegoth. Let's just go inside. And on a regular hit, these guys take, I believe, 9 hits. Well, consider 3 of them. Yeah. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it in a little bit, because we've gotten a lot to do through this day. We've already finished a lot during this time. As you notice, once we've defeated the Sheegoth mini-boss, we get a lot of these guys in the area. So I'm gonna save, shower. Sorry to cut it short. I'll go ahead and see you guys then.